Hey there, fight fans. In today's video,
3, 2, 1, action.
Francis Ngannou has a serious problem. Many have said that Ngannou would not be able to find a serious opponent in the PFL, but the terrifying figure of Renan Ferreira has appeared on the horizon, who has every chance to shock the skeptics. Recently, fans were left in awe when featherweight sensation Ilia Topuria displayed an astonishing punch strength, registering a staggering 925 on an arcade punch machine with his right hand. This feat is nothing short of remarkable, particularly considering Topuria's lightweight stature. Even renowned heavyweights like Eddie Hall, Tom Aspinall, John Jones, and others have not demonstrated such incredible results. But that's not all. Brace yourselves for another bombshell. Dana White has stunned the world yet again. The UFC's profits skyrocketed last year, reaching unprecedented levels. So what secrets lie behind this record-breaking success? So without further ado, let's get started. And now if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Your support means the world to us and we would truly appreciate it. The Professional Fighters League, or the PFL, made waves in MMA world with the signing of former UFC champion Francis Ngannou. However, skeptics have questioned whether Ngannou would ever find a worthy opponent in the PFL.
He's never fighting the PFL. That's not happening. The days of...
Now, despite all of that skepticism, the formidable figure of Renan Ferreira has emerged, poised to silence the doubters, who shocked the world with his destruction of dominant Bellator champion Ryan Bader in just 20 seconds. Ferreira's lightning-fast victory over Bader caught the attention of fight fans worldwide and set the stage for an epic showdown with Ngannou. Now, despite Ngannou's reputation as a fearsome striker, Ferreira's impressive timing, sense of distance, and reach could pose a serious challenge. With a 2-meter frame and devastating power, Ferreira has the tools to give Ngannou a run for his money. While Ngannou enters the bout as the favorite due to his stellar record and experience against some top-tier opponents, Ferreira's recent performance against Bader has shifted the odds in his favor. But the Brazilian's ability to capitalize on openings and deliver crushing blows makes him a formidable adversary for Ngannou. So as the PFL prepares for its star-studded pay-per-view Super Fights event, all eyes will be on the anticipated showdown between Ngannou and Ferreira. Set against the backdrop of Riyadh, where Ngannou has already established himself, the stage is all set for a clash of titans that could redefine the landscape of the heavyweight division.
That fight gave Francis Ngannou. That's what scares me more, because this guy's just built different. He has no fear. He should actually.
You're losing your money. Johnny boy. You need to go back to training.
Recently, fans were left in awe when featherweight sensation Ilia Topuria displayed an astonishing punch strength, registering a staggering 925 on an arcade punch machine with his right hand. This feat is nothing short of remarkable, particularly considering Topuria's lightweight stature. Comparatively, heavyweight juggernaut Francis Ngannou initially showcased a force of 941, later revising it to a jaw-dropping 999.
Let's see if you can do that.
Such levels of power are typically associated with heavyweight fighters, making Topuria's achievement even more impressive. But what sets Topuria apart is not just his remarkable strength, but also his exceptional skill and technique in the octagon. Even renowned heavyweights like Eddie Hall, Tom Aspinall, John Jones, and others have not demonstrated such incredible results.
It's a fake machine.
Too weak.
Again.
From the legs. From the legs, he said. From the legs.
sees me, bro.
Alexander Volkanovski, who suffered a second straight knockout loss to Ilia Topuria, assured fans that he would not take another drastic turn and would allow his body to recover. But he promises fans that he would definitely return back to his throne.
Look, I mean, people are going to speculate and say, he's chinny after, wasn't a long enough break. And look, I think my team done a great job. But, what was it on my mind? Yeah. Obviously, I told myself it wouldn't be. That's what I mean by when I said I was in two minds in there. I was fighting like, I can't get caught, but trying to tell myself, no, you're all good, you're all good. Come on, you got to start going, start fighting your fight. And, so it was a tricky one. Maybe it did, you know what I mean? So that, makes me, take this serious. Obviously, it's 2 in a row now. Put it this way, I'm not planning on having a quick turnaround like I did probably after the October fight with Islam, you know what I mean? A few months between the two fight. Some people are going to say it was a bad idea. Again, I thought we did everything right, but maybe there was something there. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to let their head rest a little and mark my words. I am getting that belt back.
Of course, fans reacted to this statement saying, if he's waffling, then fair, but if he genuinely believes in his excuses that it wasn't him, he's going to go down the famous Tony Ferguson route. Another fan wrote, technically he's right. Look at the Ilya fight. He was fighting scared, bro. He was jittery and looked on edge. It was like he was trying not to get KO'd, probably due to him returning too fast from a KO loss. He's right, but little does he know he's not going to get any faster as time passes. Speed used to be his thing. It's what allowed him to pick Max apart. Another wrote, but he isn't lying. Why it's happening, I don't know, but I've been said that he didn't seem like himself in either fight. It's like he's losing and it doesn't realize, or that short notice KO really scrambled his brain.
To what extent were you surprised by Topuria's win over Volkanovski?
Not really, not much. This guy came here to the gym, he did half of his camp against Josh Emmett here, and he knocked out 3 of my teammates. Out, not down, out. With the big gloves. I'm gonna say that one more time. With the big gloves.
Jesus Christ.
Out.
But hey, what do you guys think about it? Can Volkanovski reclaim his throne? Leave your thoughts down in the comments. Now, as you already know, Dana White's astute management strategy continues to yield some impressive results annually. As per the financial report of TKO Group Holdings, the parent company of the UFC and WWE, the profit generated from mixed martial arts activities last year totaled $1.3 billion, marking a 13% increase compared to the profit recorded in 2022. The UFC's record revenues are due to a significant increase in the number of events held and the number of sponsors who have entered into agreements with the organization. In particular, in just the fourth quarter alone, the UFC earned $282.8 million, which exceeds the amount of $271.7 million for that same period in 2022. Most of the $870.6 million in revenue came from a broadcast deal with ESPN, with sponsors paying the UFC another $196 million. The organization generated $168 million in ticket sales by hosting 43 different events in 2023. Now, experts believe that after the deal between the UFC and ESPN expires in 2025, the UFC could expect a double increase in profits from the sale of rights to broadcast its content. However, not all financial prospects for the UFC this year look rosy. In particular, a class action antitrust lawsuit against the organization will begin in April, which has been filed by several former fighters demanding damages ranging from $894 million to $1.6 billion.
That's all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it is very important to us, and thank you all in advance.